Once upon a time, in a quiet city apartment, a young woman named Maya lived a life that seemed ordinary on the surface. She worked long hours at the clinic, carried the weight of family responsibilities, and often told herself she was stronger than her fears. But one night, when the clock struck to 14 a.m., her world shifted forever. The phone rang, shattering the silence. It wasn't her usual cheerful ringtone. It was low, distorted, as if the sound carried something alive inside it. Maya's heart jumped. No one ever called her this late. Not since her father's death 3 years ago. She hesitated, staring at the glowing screen. Then, with trembling fingers, she answered, "Hello." Static hissed through the line. Then came a whisper, "You weren't supposed to pick up." Maya bolted upright in bed, clutching the phone as her breath caught. "Who is this?" she demanded. Only silence followed. Then a slow, deliberate exhale, the kind someone makes when they're close to close, and then the line went dead. The shadows in her apartment stretched longer. The hum of the refrigerator sounded like footsteps, and even the wind against her window seemed to whisper words she couldn't understand. Maya tried to laugh it off a prank, a wrong number, nothing more, but then the phone buzzed again. This time, a message appeared. "You should have stayed asleep." Her skin prickled. She dropped the phone onto the blanket, as if it had burned her. She was rational, tough, the kind of woman who didn't let fear rule her. But tonight, fear found her anyway, and it wasn't letting go. Once upon a time, Maya thought her life was ordinary, but a whisper at 2:14 a.m. told her otherwise. A message warned her, "You should have stayed asleep. What happens next will change everything." It was 2:14 a.m. when her phone startled her awake. The caller ID displayed an unknown number. Hesitantly, she picked up the call. On the other end, Maya could hear a voice, but it wasn't any voice she recognized. The voice was distorted, as if the person was speaking from a great distance. It whispered, "You weren't supposed to pick up." Then the line went dead. Maya shook her head, assuming it was a prank call. But as she lay back down, another message popped up on her phone. "You should have stayed asleep." A shiver ran down her spine. What was this about? Who was trying to contact her in the middle of the night? When morning arrived, the message was gone. Had she really received a call and a message in the middle of the night? Or was her exhaustion getting the best of her? She couldn't be sure. Later that evening, as Maya was leaving the clinic, she noticed a handwritten note on her doorstep. The note simply said, "You answered what wasn't yours." Her heart raced. Was this connected to the strange phone call and message? Who was behind this and why? As she stepped into her apartment, she noticed something even more unsettling. Her reflection in the phone screen seemed to be smiling back at her. But she wasn't smiling. A chill went down her spine. Was she losing her mind? This is just the beginning of the story. Want to know what happens next? Stay tuned for more updates. Please like, share, and comments below.